Well, Ibitayo Daramola is a football analyst and commentator. He joins us now via Skype from Lagos to look at action in the Premier League on Wednesday night. Tayo, let's start from Chelsea. Not the kind of start Chelsea fans were expecting with Tuchel's appointment, would you say?
Well, Emmanuel, you can't judge the man. Just only one training section with the team. Basically, he doesn't know his first team now. Like I said, he was only trying the old and tested players, not bringing out the shape. He just wanted to keep a clean sheet and maybe try and get a win. Now, the good news for him is that his team was dominant for the 90 minutes. Totally, never was there points in the game that you thought that they would go behind. Now he needs to find a way to crack defenses of teams that will, of course, line up against like some kind of way Wolves did against them yesterday. Remember, he's coming from a team who plays similar. I mean, they have the possession all the time. But unlike a PSG, that they have Neymar and Mbappe to crack every defense you can throw at them in the French League. Chelsea is not built that way. So he needs to start building Chelsea. Luckily for him, he has some players he's worked with while he was in Germany. We saw Christian Pulisic come in, of course, loads of impact in the game. But I'm sure Chelsea fans out there will just be looking and thinking, let's wait and see what this manager will bring in the next 2-3 games.
Definitely in that one. Let's talk about the biggest upset of the night, where Manchester United were humbled at home by Sheffield United. You are a Manchester United fan. I wouldn't want you to speak from a fan point of view. What went wrong for United last night?
From a fan's point of view, it's something like, here we go again. It's the home form that keeps hurting Manchester United. Remember, they figured out a way to win away from home, even while coming from behind, especially coming from behind away from home. But the home form never seems to stick. And I think I was worried when I saw the starting lineup. I get worried when it starts tweaking with a formation that's been working. We've seen Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is not injured. I wonder why Luke Shaw wasn't starting yesterday. I wonder what Twanzebe was plugged in yesterday. You know, things and stuff like that gets you. And you say, okay, let's go with the flow. And then the team loses. You point back to those faults that you highlighted at the start of the game. But notwithstanding, Manchester United has, yes, they've been the best. Should I say, they've been the team that's managed to avoid defeats. But they've not been the best team in the Premier League so far this season. If you put a two-horse race between Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, you'll probably pick those other two than Manchester United. So they need to find a way to manage their own form first. And then, because it seems they figured out their way from, but the home form needs to start doing something wonders for them.
Perhaps United are better away from home, while many will say charity should begin from home. On a final note, do you think the loss against Sheffield invariably puts Manchester City in the control seat for the title race this season?
I think prior to yesterday's game, Manchester City has been the team. They've not lost in God knows when. They've had 11 straight wins in all competition, or 12. This is a team that's plugged in. This is a team that has a manager that's a serial winner and players that have won the league. They know how to win. Every season they win a cup if they don't win the league. So winning is in their DNA. They understand it. And they are in the kind of mode. Remember 2 seasons ago where they chased, when Liverpool chased them to the end of the season, where they won the title. They went on maybe 13, 14 straight wins in the Premier League. This is a team that can rack up wins like no other team in the Premier League, not even Liverpool. Although Liverpool last season surprised us.
Are you invariably conceding the title to Manchester City?
It's a COVID-19 season. Anything can happen. That's all I'm saying.
All right, there's a game coming up tonight. I just have your thoughts quickly on this one. Liverpool against Tottenham Hotspur. Is this going to be the turning point for Liverpool, who have had a woeful run of form in recent games?
I keep telling people that ask me, Liverpool don't have problem. I think it's more about the psyche of the players. They've won it or seen it or done it all. The hardest thing to do is get to the top and stay at the top. Mentality-wise, not really even competition-wise, mentality-wise, they need to find it in themselves. They brought in a Jota that injected a new spirit in them. Unfortunately, is out injured. They are facing a Tottenham side who, Jose Mourinho, win or lose, he just wants to keep the titles and win titles. I think it's going to be a tough game, but comment of the season, this is what I can say confidently. Liverpool will be in the top 3.
Definitely in that one. Okay. Thank you very much, Ibitayo Daramola, sports commentator, who joins us all the way from Lagos. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast this morning.
You're welcome, Emmanuel.